Hey everyone. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about my movement, Breaking Free from the Matrix, because I've been getting a lot of questions around it. The name apparently has seems to be very intriguing to a lot of people, and I've been getting questions over and over about why the name Breaking Free from the Matrix. And while the movement originally began to support entrepreneurs through the journey of entrepreneurship, because I do truly believe that entrepreneurship, venturing into the realm of entrepreneurship in and of itself, is an act of breaking free from the matrix. It just goes so much deeper than that because I do not teach strategizing and creating six-figure or seven-figure businesses, but it's really more about an inward journey that I take my clients through that eventually reflects in their businesses and how they go on to flourish and bloom, because business, essentially speaking, is just an extension of our life. It is one aspect of our life. And every aspect of our lives is an extension of us. And if we don't have ourselves in place, if inside we are feeling unseen or unheard or unworthy or undeserving, we that will inevitably manifest in one form or the other in various aspects of our lives, including our businesses. So the work that I do actually benefits many different aspects of my clients' lives, because that inner child that's feeling unworthy or undeserving, when you start holding space for that inner child and start holding space for that inner child to feel undeserving, if that is how that inner child is feeling in this moment, or to feel unseen and unheard, when we start holding space and when we start becoming aware of these patterns that might have existed in our lives since childhood for decades and years, at a stretch, we actually start to function from a space of greater awareness. And we bring that awareness into our businesses. And when we bring that awareness into our businesses and into our relationships and into how we treat our bodies and how we take care of our health, all of those aspects of our lives start changing as well. So, breaking free from the matrix is acknowledging that there is this part of me that feels unseen or unheard. That is breaking free from the matrix as well. When that pattern shows up again, and I, in that moment, exercise my choice to respond differently, because now I recognize that pattern. And now I recognize that inner child every now and then nudging at me and asking me to acknowledge its presence and the fact that it's feeling unheard or unseen in a particular moment. And I acknowledge it, and I choose to respond differently to that inner child in that moment. And I, instead of just ignoring it, become a loving and a caring space for it. I am in that moment choosing to break free from the matrix, because I am literally undoing all these years of conditioning that I have been used to functioning from, that has over a period of time actually become my autopilot response. And in the moment that I choose to exercise and choose to function from a space of awareness instead of that autopilot response, is the moment that I consciously break free from the matrix. And when I start consciously breaking free from the matrix, responding differently to different life situations, whether it's in my business or my relationships, or with respect to how I treat my body, all of those aspects of my life, little by little, start falling in place. The six figures, the seven figures are just a byproduct of this inner journey, of having the courage to break free from the matrix, of having the courage to go inward, of having the courage to recognize at any point in time uh, that a pattern has kicked in, and I have the choice in this moment to respond differently than I have been all of my life up until now. And that is what begins to change the game.